All right, this is Brendan and Mente's step aerobics routine. We're gonna start out with a warm-up. It's gonna be 50-second intervals with no rest in between for the warm-up period. And we're gonna start off with some high knee marches. Okay, so for this next 50 interval, we're now going to be switching to the basic step. That's stepping up on the mat and stepping back down. When performing the stepping up and stepping down, it's important to move your arms to add more muscles being used in this exercise. With this basic step, as you can see, Mente is driving his knee up. This is to increase the muscles being used. Driving the knee up could be an extension. If you're uncomfortable driving the knee up, you can stick to just stepping. Okay, for the next step in the warm-up, we're going to start off with butt kickers. So Mente will be standing sideways, doing butt kickers for 50 seconds now. Remember, this is just the warm-up, not part of the stepping routine yet. All right, and for the last part, we're gonna do the row and lift. The row and lift is when you step up with one foot and you Superman off the side. All right. This is Brendan and Mente's step aerobic workout portion. So this would start after the warm-up that we have shown you already. We are now going to start with a side-to-side kick, 3 knees. We will be doing these for 50-second intervals and 10-second breaks in between each move.
An extension is if you want to have a target, you can use your hand to hit against, so you know that you're getting enough height with the muscles.
Right. So for about 10 more seconds, Mente is going to do this move, and then we're going to be moving on to the hop plus 2 jack steps.
If this is too hard for you, you can just do a hop and then straight back down, but we're really going for the hop. Put feet together, go out, go back in. Really try to get every leg movement in there.
Really try to drive those knees up.
You can add a squat if you'd like when you get on the mat to make the pressure a little bit less on your knees. 5 more seconds.
And then we'll be moving on to the side step plus hide kicks.
1 more.
10-second interval of waiting. Mente is gonna relax for 10 seconds. And now he's gonna be moving on to the next step.
So you're gonna take a step and try to get that opposite leg as high as you can. Remember, go at your own pace. Try to stay with the music if you can. You can add a little jog in between to get some momentum. If not, you can just stop, switch. Once again, you can add. You got 10 more seconds.
All right, now Mente is gonna take a 10-second break in between the workouts before we move on to the center hops with squats.
So we will be going to the side for this. So we're going to be jumping, go to the other side, give it a tap. Really try to get your knees involved because that's how you're going to work out the hammies. You want to make it easier, you can take a step, go across,
Right,
tap.
right.
But if you want to keep up the pace, you can.
It's all about going at your own pace.
2 quick hops. Or 5 more seconds. Last one.
All right, now Mente is gonna take a 10-second break before we move up into the high knees plus the push.
So remember, really try to push your arms out and you're going to keep that knee tucked.
You wanna drive that knee as high as you can.
Really make sure when you lift that leg to try to flex all the muscles in that leg that's on the ground. Once again, up to you. You can take those 2 quick steps into it, or you can make it a little faster.
All right,
3, 2, 1.
quick
10-second break.
10-second break for Mente, let him get loose a little bit. And now we're gonna be switching over into the crossover.
So once again, there's going to be a little side to side. So you're going to go 1, 2, down, 1, 2, down. Remember, up to you. At your own pace, you can go.
You can choose how high you wanna squat when you're going low. You can choose to go lower. You can choose to stay higher.
So you can go at this pace. You can go a little faster. And once again, you can get a little lower up to
If you
get
wanna,
those muscles more involved. Ten more seconds. Push to try to get a little bit more depth. All right, 10-second break.
all right, Mente is gonna move on next to the lift reach motion. As
So
you
once
can
again, this is kind of like the Superman's. You're gonna step with 1 foot and then
reach for the stars.
reach for the skies.
Step, and you wanna make sure that other foot is perfectly straight back, keeping your balance.
Try to keep, like Tassie said, try to keep that back leg as straight as you can. You should feel a little tenseness of the muscles working.
That means they're working.
Try to really get those arms behind your back. You should be feeling it on your back and Back your leg. 3, 2, 1. Good.
Now Mente is gonna take a 10-second break, and we're gonna go into our last part of this, first part of this routine, and that is back to the basic step.
So once again, we're back to the basics so you can challenge yourself a little bit more. If the first time the pace was a little too easy, move it up a little bit. If it was kind of difficult, just bring it down.
Also, you can work on how high you wanna drive those knees on stepping up, and same with the arms. The more you move, the more you work out your body.
And remember, always keep that core nice and tight and engaged.
All right, so Mente is done. He's gonna cool down now for the last 10 seconds. And now our class will take a short 3-minute break to get some water, and then we'll come back and work on the second part of the workout.